Welcome, Leos. This is Wondernanda and Let It Be Tarot. Let's open with some keywords of the Ho'oponopono prayer that go like this. I love you for who you are. I'm sorry for the painful memories we may share with each other. Please forgive me if I, my relatives, or ancestors have offended you, your relatives, or ancestors. Thank you for uniting my path with yours for healing, for our contribution to the healing of this earth. This reading has relevance for around the time of the Taurus full moon and the Scorpio new moon. Although we are way well into Sagittarius season, these eclipse seasons do last a while, so I am sure this will still be relevant, as readings are usually timeless. These have taken a while to get out, since we are under construction, literally, in my building. And today I created the spot in my empty room, so the sound may echo a bit. We'll find out. Let's get a general energy for this reading. Okay. So there is some cutting through some thick air. Through some conflict. And victoriously, there's progress. There's progression. There is clarity in the air. There's a beginning. Of creativity. Of understanding. There's a movement. There's definitely an understanding of a need to cut through some deceptive ways, maybe from others, maybe your own. There's almost a stubbornness in this cutting through, in this illuminating. There's an illumination. There's a message being received or given or shared, or perhaps trying to be shared, about the need for stability, for taking the steps, even if they are one step after the other. One foot in front of the other. There's a steadiness that comes about or wants to come about and wants to be urgently. There's a certain urgency for steady steps. And there's also comfort that comes from realizing or finding what these steps can be or look like or feel like. There's definitely clarity. I see clarity. I see illumination. And I see forward movement. The movement is anything but quick. It is steady. It is now gaining focus. It is moving onward and forward. Towards a sense of completeness, a sense of contentment. Contentment that comes from earned and built stability through one's own work and efforts and focus and honing in what needs to be focused on and moved towards. Lovers. This can be about choices, decisions, and even in this card, I do see these hands and feet making that same shape that I was making of honing in. So two avenues coming together, perhaps. So one road can be chosen to walk on. To take, to pave. Oh, there we have a Leo card right in the center. A sun under a sun. There's a lot of clarity here. And there is definitely a, how do we put it? A adjusting of the reins. So there are no reins on this lion, but the lady sure exerts some intention on the lion as to where to walk towards. And she also borrows from the lion's all-beingness, from the lion's capacity to be eminent. So perhaps there's an understanding that we can now move from this eminence and start taking steps and decisions. And perhaps there is a significant connection here that shows up. Let's see. Sixes are also about exchanges, harmony, adjustment, balance. And for me, also movement. There's a movement here after some clearing of some thick air or cloud. After some going within, spending some time with that intuition, listening to it, allowing that gap to be, that gap where we don't know exactly how to act, what to do, what to think. And this gap has been allowed. It is present. Perhaps we are still in it. But we do have some clarity now. There's some rebirth on the table. Again, to move towards or move from. The rebirth is taking place. We can now emerge again, blossom. Ooh, that wanted to come out. Okay, the Queen, actually it's the King of Swords, or the Muse of Voices. So there's a ruling knowing now. A knowing that is ruling now. And that knows it needs strategy. And it knows exactly how to summon that knowing. How to summon the experience of what it is to figure things out from experience. And having many things figured out now, there's that gap again of the unknown. So many things have been figured out in this eclipse season between the new moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus that we just came out of. What could have been hidden by this full moon or during this eclipse is clearer now. The sun is shining on it. There is more clarity. Intuition has brought us through this period of unknowing. And now there's a clarity that has emerged from the experience of seeing your way through, of taking the reins, and of trusting, perhaps even mirroring yourself in others or in another, so that this reflection could shed light on you, so that the light could be multiplied, so to speak, enhanced. And this reflection and this connection may have been helping you to see your way through. Congratulations, Leo, for having arrived here. Thank you. And I would like to close today with the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, Leos. I'll see you again when I see you again.